thing about content creation is sometimes you get to look at behind the curtain, behind the scenes of like how it's like to make the magic. Before I hit record on this camera and then on that gameplay, I got up and walked away so I can dramatically sit down in front of this camera as if I hit a camera, turn the camera on off screen somewhere. There is no camera off screen. I just have this camera right here and of course the gameplay. But hey, it's dramatic and you might be all like, ooh, what are we doing today? They added an old school mode to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel yet again, but they added an interesting one. They added what's called Teledad. If you were around for the 2008 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Teledad, which stands for Emergency Teleport Dark Arm Dragon, was a format that was so broken that it was the only deck you could play. It was literally super ultra tier 0 format. And also from what everyone says, it was one of the most expensive formats to ever exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time. If you're around for Teledad, by the way, can someone let me know how expensive we're talking? Because I've heard thousands of dollars, but I don't know how accurate that is back in 2008. So if you're around, let me know how much that deck costs. But with that said, we're gonna go ahead and play it. Good news is, they nerfed the game. So if you guys were around about 2 weeks ago, Konami announced that they're basically killing Time Wizard, which is a format where you play GOAT, which is 2005, Edison, which is 2010, and then I think later formats as well. I don't know which ones are there. You play with those rules, you play with those erratas, you play with those cards, and by taking that away, you kind of essentially kill the game. Luckily, they rolled it back. They announced that they are rolling it back. They're no longer going to do that. But this is actually what it would look like. This right here is what it looks like because in Master Duel, you have to follow current erratas and you have to follow current mechanics and stuff like that. So you can't have like stuff like priority, and you can't have stuff like Sangan, for example. Sangan, what it says is if this card goes to the field, from the field to the graveyard, you get to search any monster. It's 1500 or less attack. And then you can't activate that for the rest of the turn. So in old school Yu-Gi-Oh, what you can do is if Sangan's on the field, it can crash into something, search whatever you want, like let's say Exile Force, you summon Exile Force, and it can activate the effect and pop whatever monster's in front of you. But in here, you can't do that anymore. So we got to essentially experience what Yu-Gi-Oh would have been like. So the funny thing is, Teledad format now is a lot more balanced because with priority gone and a lot of erratas, it's more bearable. So you can actually play other decks, which is kind of interesting. With that said, I am curious if you made it this far in the video, but you're still in the beginning, what do you actually like playing format-wise for Yu-Gi-Oh? What is your favorite format of all time? Whether it's GOAT, or you like playing on the playground, on the green electric thing, your neighborhood, or you like Modern and you're just a big fan of Snake Eye. What is your all-time favorite format of all time and why? Let me know down below. With that said, we're gonna time travel back to 2008. Time travel! Wow, that was a cool effect. Thanks, editor. We're gonna go ahead and hop in. Now we're in 2008. Damn. All right. Oh, we got to go first. Let's go. By the way, did you see my where is it? My title? I did the qualifier this past weekend. I didn't like go super hard at it, but I won the title at least. Let's see what we got. Ooh, old school Yu-Gi-Oh means we have to actually draw going first. What a great hand. Crab Dust Shoot. Oh, I love that for me. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna go ahead and do is drop this Allure Darkness. And we're going to draw. Ooh, wow. Wow. Goodbye. Goodbye, Spirit Reaper. Goodbye, Spirit Reaper. And now we Destiny draw. This is broken, by the way. You Destiny draw, you drop the Mali, you draw 2. Bro, you just want me to draw everything now, don't you? I'm gonna go ahead and get this Mali on the field. Boom. Do I Allure Darkness again? Would that be dumb? I'm gonna go ahead and summon this. Actually, let's Allure first. We can just kill the Snipe Hunter if we have to. Never mind, we don't have to do that. We just drop the Krebens. Drop the Krebens. And is it Krebens or is it Krebens? Summon it. And now we are just going to make a simple play and go into one of the most broken cards in this format. Stardust Dragon. It's not once per turn, by the way. Obviously, it leaves the field, but in end phase, if it comes back, let's say they Mirror Force me, I negate it. At the end phase, it comes back and they try to torrential tribute me. I can still negate that too, and then it comes back again. All right, now we just set 3. We got Solemn Judgment, so you're fun here. What's my graveyard? Oh, it's just Mali. I don't want to draw into Mali, so I'm just gonna go ahead and activate this now. So I have a feeling we're gonna draw into Mali next turn, so I'd rather not. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Now we get to play an old school card that to this day is still banned. Trap Dust Shoot. Let me take a wild guess. They're playing Lightsworns. I have a feeling they're playing Lightsworns. Am I right? Can I activate my Trap Dust Shoot? There we go. I was like, bro, what you waiting for? Let me see the hand. Let me see the hand. Wow. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. Goodbye, Samney. There is a world where I'm gonna, no, I don't mirror force that. Yeah, they got the searcher, okay. That's fine. You have Monster Reborn, and you got the negate. The negate's kind of annoying, but I also have Stardust Dragon for that. Oh, so they're just trying to go for it. Okay, sure. Sure. Just going for it, all right. Bro, we got a mirror force that we're not playing that game. We're not playing that game. All right, so now they have Monster Reborn, they have the negate. Monster Reborn and then a negate. And then what was the last card? I don't know what the last card is, right? Oh no, it was the same monster, right? Acri? Honestly, I think I'm still fine. The beauty of playing older formats of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is your turn doesn't end on nothing. It's just a great part about it. Pulse. Okay. So, do I just Snipe Hunter here? I don't have a level 9. I mean, I have Mist Swarm, but Mist Swarm requires like a tuner and then 2 monsters. And, oh no, I do have it. I thought I took it out. So you need 1 tuner and then 2 non-tuner monsters. So if I summon that, it's not gonna work. So I think, honestly, if I go into Snipe Hunter here, and I'm just gonna go into attack. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just gonna punch him. Because that card, I know what the card is, it's just a negate. And the way it works is you have to have a Glad Beast monster in order for it to resolve. And now we're gonna pop it. I'm gonna drop this, which I might regret later. I'm gonna regret it completely, never mind. Ah, Snipe Hunter! Getting flashbacks to when I was dueling Dotto with that card. Okay, so we know that I think the last card literally is a Glad Beast. So if they summon it and go into battle, I'm just gonna bounce it. I think I'm fine. I'm not. Yeah, we're just gonna bounce it straight up. To go into battle. Okay, they're going straight to battle here. Hey, big dog, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and pick that card up for me. Appreciate you. By the way, with these changes, cards like Compulse become insane. I always thought Compulse is a great card as is, because bouncing something, especially if it comes from the extra deck, was just a good ability to begin with. But in this format, it's just crazy. We have game. We almost have game, right? Any other monster? All right. I mean, this board in that situation, they really weren't doing much, so I get it. Out of curiosity, is there anybody out there that actually super love the Teledat format? Hey, yo, look at it. Look at it. Where's my title? There's a. Oh, that's a qualifier right there. Look at level WCS 2025 qualifier max. And by the way, this qualifier was a war zone. I remember at like level 12, I was fighting for my life. I'm like, oh my god, why do people care so much? Right, great hand again. It's a fantastic hand. Unless they hit me with MST or something when I set these. Sure. All right, what are we playing? So we have 5 in the extra deck. I don't know what. It's not Light Swarms. It's also definitely not. All right, so yeah, no, I agree. Even an old school Yu-Gi-Oh. Even an old school ass Yu-Gi-Oh, we have bullshit like this. All right, but luckily I have Krebin, so I'm gonna go ahead and punch over that stupid barrier statue. What are you gonna do? Pop my card? What are you gonna do? Mirror force me? Bro, why do people play decks like this? I just want to know. Widespread ruin, right? Right. Okay. Well, I'm also gonna ruin your day here in a second as well. Just do this, that, and this. MST your middle card. They're not MSTing anything, okay. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. When they attack, I'm just gonna deep prison their barrier statue and then bounce whatever they have with Reaper. Yeah, looks like that's what we're gonna do. I guarantee that's Marshmallow. You're not attacking at all. Okay. Interesting. Sure. Torrential Tribute. You know what? There's a world where I just don't do anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just end. If we're gonna play this like standoff, this Cold War, I can also do the exact same thing. think at this point I save Solemn straight up for like a Heavy Storm. Not that it would Heavy Storm, I think, because you know their field is kind of buns. Yeah, we gotta deep prison this. Now, if they have Book of Moon, they can protect their card, and they can just flip it afterwards. All right, it's gone. Love that for us. Summon something so I can. Ooh, I'm about to give you a bath, bro. Oh, I'm about to give you a bath. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you a bath. You stink. You actually smell. I'm actually not gonna do it yet. I'm not gonna do it yet. Because I have a feeling that they're gonna summon something else here. Oh, beautiful. Love that. Love that. Sure. Let me bring it out. Crash. Okay, so that's back. Wait, I actually get cards too? Hey, stop shuffling. Hey, bro, give me a card. Bro, give me a card. Why did I get hoed? It doesn't matter, to be honest. Why did I get hoed? Hold on, time out. I thought I have to have a monster. I had nothing to shuffle. Oh, take a bath, bro. Take a bath. You absolutely. No! I meant this dive into a torrential! I just sold so hard. I just sold so hard, it's crazy. Ugh. I just sold so hard, it is insane. Holy crap. All right, so let's get the back row out of the way first. So put this back in your hand first. They have something else that they can activate. What will be activatable right now? I don't know. Let's just summon Reaper and try to snipe their hand. I'm so mad about that. I'm so mad about that. Do you let this go through at just 300? Skill drain. Oh my gosh. You have no friends, don't you? You have zero friends. You have zero friends. I can just tell. Oh, it's a 3. It's a 3 in this format too. Oh yeah, no, you're definitely a person, bro. Monster Reborn is great. So what can we bring out from this? Nothing yet. Okay. Do this. And I'm just going to I do Catastor. Oh, I can do Magical Android too. Let's do that actually. Just to get you on board. And start doing some damage here. The question is do I want to test that last card? Because this doesn't matter. It's Morphing Jar. Oh, it's Needleworm. It's negated, so it's fine. Okay. I don't do anything here, bro. We're playing this game right now. We are playing this game. I don't think they can out this card with this. They need some kind of crazy back row. So I'm just gonna try to blitz him here in a second. Heavy Storm is a fantastic and beautiful Yu-Gi-Oh card. Such a beautiful Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh my goodness. The thing is I know this is Morphing Jar, so I gotta get rid of it first. If I do Krebins, it doesn't do anything for me yet. That also doesn't do anything. Yeah, we just attack, honestly. We attack. Yeah, there's a Morphing Jar, doesn't activate. I have a feeling that next turn they're gonna draw some kind of crazy trap card, and that's when we strike with Heavy Storm, and really just show them that like, hey, you showed up to the wrong fight, bro. I just want to know who hurts stun players. They existed at any era of Yu-Gi-Oh, whether you're playing like Burn and Gravity Bind stuff like that back in the day, or even now when you play stuff like Fossil Dino. Who hurt y'all? Who hurt y'all? I mean, just look at his deck. Just take a look at his deck, bro. And they got Fossil Dino too, actually. That's funny. That is some Yu-Gi-Oh. That is 100%, 150,000,000% some Yu-Gi-Oh. Unfortunately, but hey, maybe stun players are having fun. I don't know. Where's my title? Show my title again. It's over here somewhere. I'm gonna wait. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's my first time actually where I actually tried to get into a qualifier. Usually I don't care enough. I don't have the cups every like couple of months, but the qualifier was a cool one to add. Actually, unironically, I hit level 20 by accident. Brother. What is? Like, literally, what is? Just what is? What is? Crebens! Luckily, my opponent is not gonna open up with anything crazy, so we're fine here. No, the crazy part is, what do I have to do here? I would have to summon Mali. That still doesn't do anything. Is this that stupid Exodia deck again? They have no extra deck. They have 40 cards. No, it's not Exodia. You wouldn't play Exodia with that many cards. The Storm is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm just gonna summon my Psychic Commander here. They can activate it. Whatever it is, they can activate it. What do you got? Attack with Psychic Commander first. If it's something crazy. Oh, it's Raikou. Ooh, that is slightly annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. Although, what'd you lose here? Oh, you lost nothing. That's great. Oh, I see that stupid ass card. Oh my God. Some of you guys, I just don't, bro. Can someone explain to me the Yu-Gi-Oh community? Because I just don't get it. You didn't have to play cards like this in old Yu-Gi-Oh. You didn't. You just did not. You didn't have to do it, but you did it anyways. All right. Good news is, well, this is Earth, so that doesn't matter. This one's dark. I can get my Dark Arm Dragon, Dad, on the field fairly soon. If I can start doing some stuff. Honestly, we'll be fire here. Here we go again. Ooh. Oh, you're playing this. Wait, why did you not do that first? Did you need to control a monster? No, you just why did you do that? Okay. If I can draw into, I don't know, just draw. Pulse again, okay, well, can't complain. There is a world where I'm gonna actually just hard summon Mali. No, I'm not. What am I talking about? Let's just attack. Let's see what this is. Is it another Raikou? If it is, I'd rather get it out of the way. If it's Raikou, I can dodge. Oh yeah, I can dodge. I'm definitely gonna dodge here. Damn it, step! Oh, you bitch. Would I have activated Compulse in the older rules? Or nah? Damn, they lost a lot of cards here for that one. So they got their field spell, so they get to summon for free here. Assume that they have a card to actually, you know, summon. They have nothing. Wow. Let me get any monster, man. Destiny Draw is the best card I could have gotten. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's over. It's so over. It's so over, bro. It's so over. Destiny Draw? This is such an insane combo. This is what made me build this deck originally. We can do Ash Blossom me. Imagine if they just cheated and somehow brought Ash Blossom in there. All right, now we do Mali. Actually, hold on. Can't really do much with this. So I can go into, I can normal Plague Spreader and then go into Stardust Dragon. I think I'm gonna do that because again, this could be a crazy back row still. Let's get you on the field first. Boom. You know what's actually crazy? Hold on, this is nuts. This is why Mali was was banned, by the way. Because look, now I do, wait. Oh, because I opened with 2, that's why, okay. I can do Dark Arm Dragon, though. Dark Arm Dragon on the field. Boom. I guess we can banish the last one because it doesn't do anything. Anish. Let's get rid of you. Pop this. Threatening Roar. All right. So you're good at the game. So you're semi good at the game. Okay, so if I get Plague Spreader out, what does that do for me? Nothing, right? just set this, and I think we just pass. Yeah. Okay. So we're doing good, technically still. If they happen to draw into like lightning vortex or something unprotected, if they happen to have like heavy storm, do I care? A song will go away at that point. I guess I can still Stardust Dragon at that point. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Once per turn, you get to summon a fairy from hand. Let's control no monster to resolve this. But why that? They must have a tuner, or they have that. Ryza? You must target a monster on the field and place it on top of the deck. Yeah, we're gonna solemn that one actually. Because if it was any other card, I'll be able to stop it with Stardust Dragon, but that situation is kind of rough. Yeah, we don't care about that. In fact, I'm so confident I might just Heavy Storm. No, I'm not, because if that's another threatening roar, that's gonna be a problem. Destiny draw again. Bro, I'm destined to win this duel. Look, I'm putting in the imperm slot. Destiny draw. Get you out of here. How many dark do I have? I have 3 dark right now. So we will go ahead and do this. Let's ban. I'm gonna keep this one in case I get like Monster Reborn stuff. Let's drop the Krebens. Get this out of here. It's threatening roar. Okay, I thought so. Okay, all right. So we're just stalling. We're just ultra stalling. It's fine. You know what? I will pop your Valhalla as well. So goodbye, Mally. I guess we didn't need you after all. Now, is there a world where I just blindly allure darkness? Absolutely not. There's no point. There's no point in doing that. Again, I'm still in semi-control. Compulse if they try to like bounce my card again. I have Stardust to defend myself from any destruction. This card, it's crazy to think how broken this card was when it first came out. Next to Firewall Dragon, that's gotta be like one of the most broken cards, right? You'd think. Deep Prison. Do I win here if I do this? We're at 67 right now. I mean, I can just pop it. Goodbye, Plague Spreader. This is why Dark Arm Dragon was so broken. Is there a world where I just... You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I will go for the Blind Allure, because if I get one more monster that's like decently strong, I can win with it. And we got one. What are we at? No, we don't. But this is what we're gonna do instead. We're gonna hit it with the Rhymestyle special, Spirit Reaper. I want you to have nothing going for you. Now, they have 0 chance of winning here. What we lose? Wow. I'm surprised they didn't activate that just for the vibes or even set it. I guess they wouldn't set it because I would just pop it, so I get it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, voice crack. Oh my god, yeah. I don't think they can do anything here. Between Compulse, MST, Deep Prison, there's nothing you can do. Yeah, dog, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It's not happening. That's not happening. Come on, just go ahead and get that out of here. Yeah, get on out of here. Get it on out of here. What are you gonna do? Summon a 4,000 attack beat stick and still lose? Put that back in your hand, dog. Put it back in your hand. You're not taking yourself out. I'm taking you out. I want you to have nothing. Lavitz, I want you to look at your empty ass board. I want you to look at your empty ass board. Boom. Yeah, drop that card. No Shine Boss today. And Stardust Dragon finishes duel. Send that loser back into modern Yu-Gi-Oh! 2025. Good duel. It's still a pretty good deck. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's still pretty good. But again, that Glad Beast Loner deck is literally a deck that won a major event. So you get a damn. Suddenly my mind just don't mean anything. Bro, I need pendulum summons. Look. I still didn't do that. I refuse. I've been stuck on that step for like a year now. I'm not pendulum summon. I don't care. The reason why I don't like doing it is because it makes you do it in ranked or casuals. And I'm not bringing a pendulum deck into that. I don't care. A damn, they got accolades. Ex-Braulio does not go outside. They just play Yu-Gi-Oh 24/7. They're definitely playing Lightsworns. They're 100% playing Lightsworns. Watch this. Lila. Normal summon Lila. Everyone knows that this, if you play a 60-card deck, you'll open up with Foolish Burial 90% of the time. Okay, actually, we might be in a bit of a pickle. I just realized my hand is ass. My hand is pretty bad. Oh, I was right. It is Lightsworns. Okay. Maybe we are fine. Don't mill Wolf. Beautiful. Ooh, and your Honest is gone. That card's at 3? OG hand traps. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just blindly allure then. Do I E-Tele first? Nah, we're not gonna draw. We're not gonna draw into Krebens. We're not. We're just not. It wouldn't make sense. Yeah. Great. Well, I have an idea. I don't like it, but I do have an idea. Emergency teleport. Let's get. I guess we'll summon you first, right? Because we're not really gonna use you. Boom. This is so stupid. Normal summon Mali. Old Yu-Gi-Oh where there was cards that weren't usually once per turn. Get Krebens out here. What is going to read? And then I think we go into go straight into you because they have that card that can pop. Oh, that's Dragon! Pop out my card and defend my field. Do I Mali here as well, just for the vibes? Absolutely, I do. Again, the only reason I'm doing this is because I do not want to draw it. And I'm petty. I want the extra damage. All right, go in there. Boom. I think my opponent might have left. You have Honest? Hand traps have been around for decades, by the way. For decades. I think what I need to draw here is going to be either Foolish Burial. No, that won't work either. Normally. When you tribute summon, I'll send 4. Sure. I think I'm gonna wait for Judgment Dragon because they have enough. Right? 1, 2. Is Judgment Dragon? No, Judgment Dragon's only for Lightsworns, right? We got 1, 2. Wait, 2. Wow. Destroy 2 cards? Trying to target my Judgment? That's fine. They're gonna summon their Wolf, which they also just milled. Tough. Yeah, take a bath. If they do have Judgment Dragon in hand, it's just GG's. Do they have Judgment Dragon? I mean, they had Honest and everything, so like, I was destined to lose if I could be real with you. We got 1, 2, 3. They have exactly 4. Okay. Well, it's not hitting the field yet, so maybe we're fine. But I'm in such a bad shape that I literally don't know what I can draw here that will help me in this situation. Right. 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 Yeah, no, that's it's understandable. Perfectly valid. Perfectly valid. Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, you know. Do good players just always open up with cracked hands? With all the tiles that they had, is that what it was? Were they just so cracked? Tearlaments players, they've been around for a long time. They used to be called Lightsworn players back in the day. Banish 1 monster. I mean, win the queen. Yeah, I think you got it. Go ahead. You earned that one. I do think Lightsworn probably is the best deck in the game. We'll get a billion titles again. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I think it's better than my deck. Way better than my deck. It's more consistent. I mean, when you start milling everything and it just starts activating, then you know, like, it is what it is. Somehow I'm in 2008 format and I hate Tearlaments all over again. That's a great hand. It's a fantastic hand. And it just got better. All right, I think what we do first is we summon this Armageddon Knight. We're gonna send Mally to the graveyard because I am confident that I'm going to draw into. I'm gonna activate this too. I'm gonna draw into emergency teleport here. Allure of Darkness. No, that's not what we want. I guess we can drop this. Let's try this again. I said Allure of Darkness, and I get an emergency teleport. I have this 3. Duh! What do you mean? Goodbye, Krebins. All right, well, we're not doing any of that. 28. I'm almost halfway through my deck. 3 emergency teleports. Get it. Foolish Burial would also worked, so that's 4 cards. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, pretty much. Ooh, I think I am gonna Solemn that. I know it sounds stupid, but like, I'd rather keep my monsters on the field. Because if I summon Krebins next turn, I can go into Stardust Dragon, so that's why I'm doing that. Oh, made a good call. As long as it's not like Compulse, fine. Yes, let's go and go into Krebins here, right? Yeah, Krebins. Krebins! It could be Compulse. Oh, it's Torrential Tribute! That's actually fine, because now I get to do this. Dark Arm Dragon! Do I want to do this? No, I don't, do I? Yes, I do. What am I talking about? Actually, they just made my field way better. Hold on. Look how much better they made my field. What I was going to do, I did anyways. Monster Reborn, which is also legal in OCG format. Krebins, come back over here. I think we go into Stardust Dragon once again because they might have stuff that'll pop. So let's just go into that. It's the safe option. It's by far the safest option. Stardust Dragon! Escape your card art and hit my field! Alright, and then now we just punch them for a solid 97 million damage. I can't math. Let's see how much that is. Bro, you just can't, like literally, it's just every time it's this card. Oh my gosh. It's at 1, right? Yeah, it's at 1. Okay. Well, good news is, we don't care. We have Dark Arm Dragon. So we get rid of you. Pop that. And then get rid of the other one as well. Goodbye, Krebins. Pop that. Did I already use both on Mally's? I did. Guess I could have probably gone for Mally, but hey, that was enough to do it. We'll do one more for the vibes. I am having a good time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Damn, they have 2 titles. The qualifier, oh, they got more. I was about to say. They must have just downloaded the game and then just cracked. They must have heard stories of locals like, have you played Master Duel? Oh, I'm gonna play paper format. It's like, they hopped in and they just put their meat on the table. All right, great hand to start. Let's make it even better when we draw, I don't know. I was about to say E-Telly, but we already had our stuff here. So, we're gonna go into Allure. I think the card I want probably here is gonna be, actually, I don't even know. That's a good start, actually. Foolish Burial is so nasty right here, because I got to do this. And right off the bat, we just, like, bro. Right off the bat, we just have, actually, we can do a lot here. Time out. Let me, am I doing my math right here? If I do this, a Monster Reborn, and go into Krebins. Yeah, we Monster Reborn. Look, check this out. Look at the vibes. We get you out. This is a nasty hand. Hold on. We're comboing in 2008. So you summon Krebins. Boom. And then you go into Stardust Dragon. We got our Destruction Protection here. And then we activate Mally. Punish. It's still kind of crazy to think that this card is at 3 today. Like, I feel like even with today's mechanics, it's kind of nuts. Emergency Teleport, let's get our second Krebins out. Boom. And then, you know what? Which one do we make? Do I trust my gut here and go with, there's Thought Ruler. But it only protects itself, basically. I can go to Colossal Fighter. I'm gonna do Colossal Fighter. Because Colossal Fighter is the original Spirit Reaper. Well, that second Spirit Reaper. And then we set 2 cards. All right, now we just, what's my graveyard? It's just Mally. Now we just end, right? Why? I don't want to draw Mally, so I'm going to activate this now and just get it out of here. Because I think with what I have in the field, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Do that. I might regret that later. But with my one card being potentially Mally, I'd rather not draw that. Okay. I think we have a good setup here. Recharge, I don't really care. It's fine. So I feel like with this being a pretty optimal turn, let's see how good Lightsworn's gonna. They always get Wolf. They always get Wolf. It's crazy. It like never fails. I feel like just again going first. This is a very, very strong board set.
Another recharge? Bro.
Yeah, sure. They didn't really hit anything that time. I think they're trying to go. Oh, you know what? They're trying to go for their Punishment Dragon. Now, if they do Punishment Dragon me, I think I have to stop that. Yeah, I gotta stop that. That's kind of crazy. Did they already have that? Yeah, I think so. They're probably a Punishment Dragon in hand, and they wanted this off the field, and now they're basically just not realizing that I also have Solemn Judgment on the field set. So this might be the battle of the best opening hands you could have in like 2008 Yu-Gi-Oh, at least in Master Duel's version of it. Again, assuming that they have Judgment Dragon in hand. And they got 4. You need 4 different Lightsworns or just 4 Lightsworns? Pretty sure just 4. They're pondering over here. So what they also could do. Oh, Raikou, okay. Yeah, I think we just hit Solemn. We just Solemn the Judgment Dragon. We're fine here. Yeah. Get on out of here. If they have a second one in hand, it is what it is. Ends at 2 as well. Do you have a second one? They have a second one? What do you mean? Bro! Yep. We were not winning that duel ever. But you know what? I think I had my fair share for the video. So we're gonna end it right here. Comment section below. Let me know your favorite format to ever exist in Yu-Gi-Oh! And why. And I have a good gut feeling that we're gonna see a lot of people talking about the earlier days. But what I wanna know is it's between GOAT and Edison. What do y'all like better? I think the reason why I like GOAT so much better than Edison is because GOAT was slow, and regardless of which deck you played, whether you played the best deck or the worst deck, you were still doing. Like one of my least favorite arguments is when people are like, why do people like GOAT? It was all just chaos, chaos, chaos. Because it didn't matter. If you played against chaos and you brought a pile of cards you got out of your pocket, you were still potentially winning. That's why. The best deck in GOAT was not that much crazier than the rest of the game. And at the end of the day, it was still drawing you out. Like if you drew into the right one of power spells, you're still winning. And I think what I don't like about Edison is that no matter which deck you played, the end board always kind of ends the same. You're just basically going to Stardust Dragon, into Bryonac, into Magical Android. That's my one gripe with Edison, because people always will say like, oh, GOAT's the same 7 cards. So is Edison! For the extra deck at least. Everybody played different decks that ended with the same extra deck every time. Let's be real here. Anyways, end of the day, it's preference. It doesn't really matter. But let me know down below. In the meanwhile, I want to sit here and think about that opening hand that my opponent just had. You gotta be kidding me. Between Solemn Judgment in my hand and Stardust Dragon, it's the Heavy Storm. If they didn't have that Heavy Storm, I think it would have been fine. Because again, we negate the first one, and then we Solemn Judgment the second one. At 2, by the way. At 2. Right. Video's over. I'm gonna go somewhere else now.